Hello and welcome back to the channel. After Saturday's 2-1 defeat against Brighton in the league, we return back at home for the first of 4 games at home in a row in 3 different competitions. Starting with the Champions League at home to Benfica, our pot 2 team at home, and it's a game that we can win, definitely, especially one we need to win if we want to get to the playoffs or even the top 8 of the Champions League table. Currently sit in 12th position as Barcelona are currently winning, so we dropped down 1 place from kickoff, but we did get a 4-0 win against UC last time out. Team to play Benfica tonight is 3 changes from Saturday. It's Pope in goal, same back 4, Trippier, Chow, Botman and Byrne. Then you've got 2 changes in the midfield. Ramsey and Miley come in for Tonali and Jolin, and Bruno, the captain, stays in the midfield. Murphy comes in for Alanga, and then Gordon and Woltemade make up the front 3. Definitely one we can win and one we need to win. So let's go. 15 minutes in the game, and Benfica literally has just gone close to making it 1-0. Skins the left back of Dan Byrne. Not sure who it was, but a good save from Pope. However, apart from that, Benfica have sat back and Newcastle have control the game. Dan Byrne's probably gone the closest, and Newcastle is scoring. Corner was whipped in, headed down, similar to his Wembley goal, down into the floor, keeper saves it, and we couldn't get on the goal mousetrap. Newcastle United definitely controlling the possession. It's classic Mourinho tactics, but Benfica know what they're doing when they're going forward and win the ball. Half an hour into the game, Benfica definitely started that with a spell of good possession. Number 11 had a shot from about 25 yards out, curling in, hit the left post, got away with that one. Then Murphy nearly scored one. He's had a few chances. Newcastle United definitely looking strong off corners and definitely set pieces in the air. Burns winning headers, Woltemade's winning headers. Newcastle United grew back into the game, but Malik Chow is on the yellow card for a bad tackle somewhere in the middle, which Newcastle got lucky, but Nick Pope on his feet, not looking confident again tonight. 1-0 to Newcastle United. Anthony Gordon with his 4th Champions League goal of the season, and it comes from that right wing with Murphy just putting it in straight away as he always does, and Anthony Gordon's at the back stick to put it into an empty net. 1-0 to Newcastle United, 32 minutes into the game. Half time here at St James's Park. It's currently Newcastle United 1, Benfica 0. Thanks to Anthony Gordon's 4th goal in the Champions League this season. And Newcastle United probably could have had a second. Murphy's close again. Trippier's had a chance which he didn't take because he got too scared to shoot. What else? Number 11's gone in the book for Benfica, but Nick Pope and his distribution's really scaring the Newcastle United players and the crowd, because there's been certain times now in the last 10 minutes where Nick Pope's not had the ball back because his distribution's been so poor. I mean, it is standing Nick Pope, and I think if it was a midfielder misplacing all these passes, he'd be hooked off. So I think maybe the Sarah team, it won't happen, but I'd love to bring Ramsdale on me personally, because I'm not trusting Nick Pope today with his feet or his distribution. It's just too many errors. But Newcastle United edging possession with the goal, but we need a second, because as you know this season, 1 goal has not been enough. 15 minutes into the game in the second half, Murphy's had the closest chance, which was a low-driven shot, saved well by the keeper. And Newcastle United probably create more chances, but Benfica definitely are looking still a threat, especially in that right wing with that number 11 looking very lively, but can't get a final shot to test Nick Pope. But Newcastle United still creating chances, and probably should have scored with Miley had a free header from a corner, which went over the bar. Still 1-0 to Newcastle United. Newcastle United have doubled their lead. And Nick Pope, who didn't have a great first half, has definitely redeemed himself. He launches it to Harvey Barnes, who takes it on all by himself down that right wing, and it hits off the post and goes in for 2-0. But Benfica was starting to put some pressure on with some good crosses, but it's 2-0 now. 15 minutes ago in this game, and Nick Pope did the most standard Nick Pope thing and kicked it straight to the standing in his next touch of the football. You can't welcome back Nick Pope, but what a throw that was. Newcastle United had a slight chance to make it 3. Bruno won it high on 6-yard, but his tackle couldn't find Woltemade. But all Newcastle need to do is just manage this game, keep a clean sheet, because Benfica are still pinging it round in the midfield and can pose a threat. But I tell you what, we've got to win this game from here. Newcastle United thought they had a penalty, but it was actually a goal kick, but they won it back, and great goal from Anthony Gordon, Nick Woltemade linking up perfectly to send in Harvey Barnes, who slots it through the keeper's legs on the 83rd minute. Newcastle 3, Benfica 0. Time to make some changes. Full time, Newcastle United win 3-0. Dan Byrne went really close to making it 4 for the end. In fact, so did Joe Willett. but it was a really good performance in the Champions League tonight for Newcastle. We just got to do it more consistently in these competitions. But we've got Fulham on Saturday, and we need to win that one to keep, hopefully, our Champions League campaigns going on for seasons to go. But we move up to 7 before Wednesday's fixtures, and a really great win here at St James's Park, and a lot of good performances and positives. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.